I'm absolutely sick of hearing about these people here. Fernanda Hermosilla, who's not even from this fucking country, a Christmas party, right? So, if she is a Muslim, she shouldn't celebrate Christmas, alright? Okay. The Human Rights Commission began legal action after a staff dinner in 2022. Right? So, she never made a complaint, but another colleague who witnessed the incident lodged a formal complaint. But Mrs. Hermosa Musila was not satisfied how the disciplinary process was handled, as she still had to work remotely with the accused during the investigation. Now, this is a woman that did not make a complaint. This was a woman that a complaint was made from by someone else for suicide. Right? So she got £36,000. I hope she was sacked from the job, because the same person's probably worked in the job. And we all know Christmas parties get a wee bit out of hand. But it's not a sex attack. It's not even a sexual attack. There's nothing to do with it. What I do, asked to use her fork. Or maybe he asked her, could you please use your fork? This is what happens in these countries. You know what I mean? When you're sitting down to dinner, you use the utensils. Or utensils. Before we do anything else, that's this clown. The house in stock has diminished because it's giving it to foreigners. Is that right, Mrs. Let's see your face. You lying piece of garbage. Is that right? Frosty the snowman. Pretty bright in the mornings. Frosty. Load of fucking shite again. This must have been one of the remote driving cars. A family of young women from London who died after being hit by a Garda car have said they are devastated. No officers involved will be prosecuted over her death. Why not? Rebecca Brown from Gala died May 23 in London near Buncrana. 20-year-old going to Buncrana for a cousin for a night out on the evening she was killed. The clues can refer to the Garda Síochána Ombudsman Commission, where they found that no one was involved. No one. So how did this girl die? Let's see what the world has got in store when you see the lies. Did I ever see you host Steve Burton is amplifying harmful health misinformation on the #1 podcast? Is that right? Recent guest claims, including that cancer can be treated by following a keto diet rather than proven treatments. Which proven treatments? You have treatments there that can eradicate this in a matter of months, probably. With little or no, proven treatments were allowed with little or no challenge. Experts told us failing to question them is dangerous because it creates a distrust of conventional medicine. Now, in 15 health-related episodes, we found each contained an average of 14 harmful health claims that went against extensive scientific evidence. Is that right? So, guess we have freedom of expression and we're thoroughly researched. Is that right? This needs to be looked into too. Now, so now if you're killing Mbappe, plenty of money, you'll get away with it. Right? Maria Jurakova of the Swedish Prosecution Authority said the investigation into the alleged attack reported to have taken place in Stockholm had ended due to a lack of evidence. The Real Madrid player, one of those high-profile stars, was never formally named by Swedish prosecutors or notified of them of being under suspicion of a crime. October, when the allegations surfaced, Mbappe's lawyer said her client was prepared to clear his name with a claim of defamation. This fake news, is that right? Well, why is the Swedish authorities investigating a French footballer? Now, Mbappe is another coloured man with no morals. Now, this article contains graphic details of torture. We gave our blood and soul to revolution. Crowds chanted as they carried the coffin through the streets of Damascus, draped in the green, white, and black flag adopted by protesters back into unambitious, ubiquitous in the city since the fall of Bashar al-Assad. The freedom process moved forward. More and more people joined it. This is a murder, many shouted, some weeping. And the world knew before this about the extent of the brutality of Assad's regime against its own people, and in part because of Mazen. And in fact, activist who was an outspoken critic of the regime. On Sunday, his body was found in a notorious slaughterhouse. Bullshit. Don't believe any of it. The doctor who examined it told the BBC it features fractures, burn marks, and contusions all over his body. Allegations corroborated. Well, I'll put it like this. It should not have been a member of ISIS or Daesh or whoever the fuck you want to call it. This is what happens when you do these. Dirty stabbing, child killing, women raping, scum. That's all they are. Now, everybody from Syria should be returned to Syria right now. And not bringing on a sad field, man. Because that doesn't work. You can't export one army from another army. The streets were smashed, the nose was broken, as lawyer said. A protester, when it was uprising in Syria began, was arrested and tortured. Released 2013, he was given asylum in the Netherlands. He began to speak openly about what he was subjected to in prison. So he's moved in our country, and he's still at it. These people, being described how he was ripped, his genitals clamped, and how his ribs were broken by a car jumping on his chest over and over again. Yeah, so we believe. Where's your medical notes? More lies. A former Syrian government has been charged with torture in the United States. It oversaw the Damascus Central Prison from 2005 to 2008, was charged with federal grand jury with several counts of torture and conspiracy to commit torture. U.S. authorities said the allegations were chilling. He was arrested earlier this year at Los Angeles International Airport on 2 immigration fraud charges and a purchase of one-way ticket from LAX to Beirut, Lebanon. Now, why would he go back? Why would he go back if he's being charged with those sort of crimes? Ridiculous. Russian naval vessels appeared to temporarily left their main port in Syria. Know what they want to do? Start bonging the fuck out of them. Because if you hit one of them fucking Russian fleets, you are in trouble. The sooner Joe Biden gets out of office, because they're trying to call him and that Black Obama, or sorry, Barack Obama, Black Barack Obama, is causing all these problems. Get them out, get them jailed, and put them in the gulags. A US man was detained for months in a Syrian prison after entering the country on foot has described being freed by hammer-wielding men as rebels overthrew the regime. Listen, this guy walked to Syria, broke every law crossing the border. Simple as that. So whatever happened to him deserved to happen to him. Rebels, there's no such thing as rebels. This is Al-Qaeda coming in now. The same way they done in Afghanistan, Iraq, every other place. We will pursue them in Syria. We will ask countries to hand over those who fled so we can achieve justice. Is that what happened when he's asked for that there man in America to be detained? It was going to carry out tax insurance naval flight as part of its efforts. Israel bombed the life out of every Muslim. The less Muslims, oh sorry, I don't want to put it like that. The less Islamists that is possible, because the hospitals in Ireland are full of Islamists. Yet again, I've issued 3 complaints that have went missing against a Muslim Islamist doctor. Now, twice more I've been to see another doctor in that hospital. Once again, a Muslim who said there's nothing wrong after my doctor told me I'm in the early signs of a stroke. Now, this guy and his Islamist friend, now, they're mates, they know what they were doing. And yesterday I got a phone call from a hospital about another complaint. And do you know what the words were? I would need to tone down my language because I'm calling them Islamists. Anyone walking about a hospital wearing a Palestine badge, a political badge, a political statement, or anything else should not be in that hospital. There's been a lot of people that has been, what would I say, insulted by what this guy's done. And the hospital's covered up. I've spoke to 3 nurses, I've spoke to a triage nurse, I've spoke to a cleaner, and I spoke to 2 patients who seen what this guy done. And it's being covered up by Elton Galvin Hospital. Now today I will be back in that hospital and I will be recording it. So you will all see. It's the building camp. That's nonsense there as well. We'll see what happens. The former head of a rebel administration in the northwest. Former head. So who's the head now? They're not rebels. They are an Islamic terrorist group. And they need stopped. Alright, let's see what we've got in the UK. Let's see what we have here. Well, the many stabbers have been released this week. Oh, here's an interesting little one. Now back to me, he was scrolling through his phone along the underground when a thief of the platform snatched it from his hand just as the doors closed. Now, obviously, London Underground covered in cameras. Where is it? London Underground Police Service? Train police? Where are they? Transport police? Where are they? 2 days later, 30 discovered his bank account had been drained about 21 grand, including a 7 grand loan taken out in his name. Usually people stole phones so they could sell on a phone. Now it seems they're stealing phones so they can get into all of your day. Now that's not alone. Cross-print reports of theft. And I can guarantee you now, look at it, I can guarantee it was not a white indigenous Englishman that stole that phone. It sees upon the Home Secretary that without further funding neighbourhood police officers, a government priority could be cut. Nearly a quarter of police forces in England and Wales have called on Yvette Cooper to underwrite the cost of pay rise and high employer taxes when details of their funding were announced early last week. Some are facing budget deficits of 10 million or more, and the Chief Constable of Lancashire Police has told the BBC the jobs of a third of its officers could be at risk, jeopardising the force's visibility. Now, they're only after telling us there 3 days ago that they're going to maintain a higher presence in cities and towns and this and that. Full of shite. What's this say? Please fund set of a nice year with Cover annual pay award in full and giving forces more money to recruit officers and keep our streets safe. Now, does not just say there's a deficit of more than £10 million there? So how can they get more police? A 24-year-old woman out criminal vans and being drunk in this rally. Spokesperson for Service aware of incident involving staff members outside the workplace and that the facts will be fully investigated. No doubt it'll turn out, somebody put something in their drink. Government has big plans to give ministers the final say on approving large onshore wind farms rather than leaving decisions to local councils. Now, who the fuck does this government think they are? Ed Miliband, the fucking millipede with a fucking 1,000 legs. He should be deaf by 1,000 legs. Ambitious plan for reaching 95% clean energy in the UK by 2030. Go fuck yourself, Miliband. Powers to energy regulator. Prioritise projects in the queue wait to link up with the national grid. If only that they seem to be going for all these major companies and giving them money hand over fist. Wonder why that is. I'm just reading this here, right? A jury found that pilot Leslie Woodall guilty of dangerously operating the vehicle causing death and GBH, and a short trial which focused on his actions after the plane's engine suddenly failed. Woodall was given a 2-year sentence, holding suspended, which means the 64-year-old remains free as long as he complies with certain conditions. Now, the engine's failed. That's not his fault if engine's failed. Why don't they take a look at what plane he's been flying? Made her life hell when she went only wanted to stop. I'll tell you what you do, love. You go and get yourself a new driving instructor. Simple as that. Freedom of information request by BBC revealed there have been more than 500 complaints of inappropriate and sexual behaviour by instructors to a driving vehicle. That's more lies. More lies. Oh, here we go. Questions need to be answered over the murder of 10-year-old Sarah Sharif. Prime Minister Kira has said, ministers prepare stronger safeguard for children being taught at home. Sarah's father and stepmother found guilty of murder on Wednesday. Why hasn't that kid been at school? Now, they're finding parents for not having their kids in school. So what is the difference between these keeping their children off school? Oh, as it religious grounds? Well, if it's religious grounds, take them back to a country that is quite happy with their children not going to school, not getting educated, not getting anything else, instead of sending them to this country where they're getting told that they can't, and then they're getting murdered at home. Dame Rachel D'Souza, the Children's Commissioner, Fingal, said it was madness that the law currently allows parents to take a child out of school, even if concerns had already been raised. You're a fucking disgrace, Labour. Your whole cabinet's a disgrace. You're nothing but a pack of paedophiles, child abusing bastards, and the like. And if this isn't waging war, then what is? Concrete over Greenbelt lines. Only MPs, new housing targets for local councils are forcing on parts to a country where housing was least affordable, and it was wrong to say rural areas would bear the brunt of the changes. Keir Starmer's been increasing household only a key priority, promised 1.5 million new homes in England over the next 5 years. Now, another gaslight bullshit lie. I don't even know who he is. Yeah, that's Chinese business creators close confident of the Duke of York has lost appeal against the Sydney banning from the UK and national security ground. The man only known as Head 6, why not give his name? Brought the case after being banned from entering the country in March by the then host SHIRA Braverman. SHIRA Braverman is one of the best MPs in that fucking country, and she should be elevated to a position of power. I would love to see her and Ben Habib start their own party, to be honest with you. The birthday party in 2020 being totally like the jokes we have when dealing with potential investors in China. Now, 2020, would that not be the time that Jeffrey Epstein was sliding his way about Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace declined to comment, saying only that they do not act for the prince, who is a non-working royal. Cover up once again. Oh, and here we go again. We're getting told, oh, the economy has it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. With pubs, restaurant, retail, and sector reporting weak months. Take the bastards out of the hotels. Take them out of the hotels. Send them home. It's the same sort of